Introducing the presiding officer of the faculty, Dr. Patrick McVeigh.
Mr. President, all is now in readiness for the 2024 Marian University Commencement Program to begin.
Denise, I think. Just said, I think Denise introduces you. Is Denise supposed to be out there? Yeah, Denise. Just as you say that, it'll be fine.
Good afternoon. I am Denise Fieser, Chair of the Marian University Board of Trustees. I want to thank each of you for joining us today, and I extend a special congratulations to the members of the class of 2024 for reaching this very important milestone in your lives. Please join the graduates and the platform party and remain standing for the prayer. Allow me to introduce Father Barry Fisher to lead us in prayer.
Thank you. Gracious and loving God, we come together today to celebrate our graduates. Thank you for the completion of this important milestone in their lives. We thank you, first of all, for their parents and family, for their support and encouragement over the years, and who have cheered them on to the finish line and stood by their side through the many challenges along the way. Oh, loving God, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to play a part in their lives and to build our community with these young men and women. We thank you for this university that has provided our graduates a safe place to learn and to grow towards maturity, nurturing not only their minds and bodies, but also their spiritual life. We thank you for all their professors, coaches, and mentors who encouraged them along the way and challenged them to become the very best version of themselves. We also pray for all the friends that each graduate has made at Marian and for all the jokes that they will remember and laugh about in years to come, as well as for the hardships and tears they have endured together side by side. And for your love, Lord, made evident through their relationships that they will carry with them beyond these walls. We ask that the bonds that have been created here remain strong despite the passing of time and distance. As we celebrate today, we also extend our heartfelt condolences on the passing of senior student Johan Garcia, whose academic journey we honor today posthumously. His mother, Dalila Garcia, will accept his diploma during the ceremony. No longer with us, Johan's dedication and achievements will be long remembered within our university community. We pray that the Franciscan values that our graduates have acquired here at Marian guide them in their personal and professional lives and enable them to become transformational leaders in the church and in society, sharing their gifts and all that they have learned in the service of others and to make the world a better place. May God, who began this work in you, carry it through to completion, enabling them to use their talents to the fullness. And may their integrity be a gift to the world. May the Spirit of God be with them always as they embrace the future with confidence and hope. We ask this in all the holy names of God. Amen.
Please welcome Chancellor and Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Kenneth Britt.
Father Barry, thank you for leading us in prayer to begin this blessed occasion. Please remain standing. Sorry. Please remain standing for the recording of our national anthem. I now invite everyone to please be seated.
This is for real.
As we gather to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, let us also take a moment to honor the brave veterans among us. Your selfless service and sacrifice have safeguarded our freedoms and paved the way for our collective success. We extend our deepest gratitude to all of the veterans for your unwavering dedication to our nation. I ask that the active members and veterans of our graduating class and also the veterans of our esteemed guests to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. Each year, we recognize our esteemed faculty emeriti members who have dedicated their careers to the pursuit of knowledge and excellence. With deep gratitude, we recognize their invaluable contributions to academia and their lasting impact on generations of students. Please stand when I call your name to be recognized. Dr. Laurel Camp, Kathy Mara, Robert Shuttler. Thank you for your service to Marian University. We are honored to have many of our Board of Trustee members present with us today, and I am privileged to introduce each member to you. Marian University flourishes under the exceptional stewardship of our distinguished Board of Trustees, whose collective wisdom and vision propel us forward as one of Indiana's and the Midwest's and national's leading universities. As I announce the names of our trustees, I invite each of you to stand and remain standing until I have completed the introduction. Please reserve your applause until all have been announced. Denise Fieser, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Scott Bruns. Sister Jean Marie Cleveland. Bill Ekman. Sister Krista Franzer. Fritz French. Anne Fry, Adarius Gardner, Ted Gary, Sister Annette Grizzly, Linda Hicks, Sister Margaret Horney, Sister Maureen Irvin, Jerry Jones, Rebecca Kubaki, Al Layton, Toby McClamrock, Jim Meir, Sister Joan Miller, Pastor John Ramsey, Sister Bernice Stenger, Drew Young. Thank you for your service. Welcome, esteemed graduates, faculty, family, and friends to Marian University's 87th commencement ceremony. a celebration of resilience, determination, and achievement. Commencement is one of our proudest moments here. Our presence here today is a testament to your strength and determination, especially as you have navigated the challenges of earning a college degree amidst a global pandemic. We stand in awe of your ability to persevere and to succeed. Throughout your time at Marian University, you've undergone transformation guided by our Catholic Franciscan values and dedicated educators. Today, as you prepare to embark on new journeys, remember the unique talents and gifts that you've cultivated during your time here at Marian University. How will you harness these gifts to make a difference in the world? As you transition from students to alumni, remember that you carry the legacy of Marian University. Embrace this responsibility with gratitude and seriousness, knowing that you have been equipped with the knowledge, values, and skills to make meaningful contributions to our world. So many of our people are cheering you on. That includes your family, your friends, and the entire Marian University faculty and staff. Speaking of leaders and transformational leaders, it's now time to hear from a soon-to-be graduate, Briley Kuntz. Briley is a well-known leader here on campus with her involvement in numerous organizations, serving as president of Student Government Association and the Campus Activities Board. She exemplifies the key qualities of a transformational leader and a Marian Knight. Please join me in welcoming our student speaker, Ms. Briley Kuntz.
Thank you, Dr. Britt. President Elsner and Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, family and loved ones, classmates. Reflecting on my time at Marian University, I can't help but feel grateful for the many opportunities that have come my way. From the Orr Fellowship Program, to Student Government Association, to Campus Activities Board, from first-year experience to involvement in various student chapters, clubs, sports, and organizations, these past 4 years have been a whirlwind of growth, learning, and seizing every chance that came knocking. Marian University has been a beacon of opportunity for all of us, and it's these opportunities that define the essence of life itself. As we gather here today, I urge each and every one of you to continue striving for greatness. Remember, life is all about seizing the opportunities that come our way, no matter how big or small they may seem. Breathe in, breathe out, move on. These simple words said by the late Jimmy Buffett have been our mantra throughout our journey here at Marian. We, the graduates of 2024, understand what it was like to navigate college during the crazy times of the COVID-19 pandemic. While previous classes bonded over inside jokes and shared experiences, we found ourselves separated by plexiglass and 6 feet of distance. Quarantine, remote learning, missed traditions. These were the challenges we faced head-on, and yet we emerged stronger, more resilient, and more united than ever. Today, as we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, let us remember the trials and triumphs that have shaped us into the individuals that we are today. Let us embrace change, find opportunity in crisis, and persevere in the pursuit of our dreams. Let us cherish the connections that we have forged, the friendships that we have made, and the community that has supported us through it all. Some of us are going on to continue learning. Others of us will start our professional working careers. And some of us have no idea what the next month will bring our way. But as we embark on this new journey, no matter what it may look like, take Jimmy Buffett's advice. And let us do so with courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in ourselves and each other. The world is ours for the taking, and I have confidence that we will rise to the challenge and make our mark upon it. Tailgating, Doyle Hall, reading day celebrations, and late night runs to Laha right down the road. These are just a few of the best memories that we have all created together here. From football games, homecoming celebrations, and going door to door in our residence halls trying to figure out what's happening over the weekend, there's something truly magical about our university that sets it apart. As we bid farewell to this chapter in our lives, let us carry these memories with us as a reminder of the bonds that we have formed and the experiences that we have shared. While we have undoubtedly created some unforgettable memories during our time at MU, it's important to recognize that the journey does not end with graduation. As we step out of the familiar confines of campus and into the vast expanse of the real world, I urge each and every one of you to put on your knight armor. The world beyond these walls can be daunting, even brutal at times. It's a place where challenges abound, where uncertainty lurks around every corner. But it's also a place filled with infinite possibilities, waiting for individuals just like us to rise to the occasion and make a difference, just like we have time and time again. Throughout our time at Marian, we have been equipped with knowledge, wisdom, and skills imparted to us by our professors, shaped by the experiences that we have shared with friends and forged through our own personal journeys. It is this arsenal that we must carry with us as we venture forth into the unknown. But wearing knight armor is not just about protecting ourselves from the harsh realities of the world. It's about using our strengths, talents, and abilities to make a positive impact wherever we go. Whether it's in our careers or our communities, we have a responsibility to take what we have learned and use it to make the world a better place. Let us remember the lessons of empathy, compassion, and integrity that have been instilled in us during our time here. Let us honor the dignity of every human that we meet, champion justice, and strive for excellence in all that we do as new opportunities arise before us. And let us never forget the values of perseverance and resilience that have carried us through even our darkest of days. As Knights of Marian University, we are called to be beacons of hope, agents of change, and champions of the common good. So, as we venture forth into the world, let us do so with courage in our hearts, determination in our souls, and a steadfast commitment to leaving the world a little better than how we found it. I would like to leave you with one thought. Being a graduate of this great university makes you luckier than most. Don't ever take this opportunity as something that you deserve. Think of it as a gift that you can repay going forward. Trust God and His providence to how things happen. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future awaits, and I know we're ready to embrace it with open arms. Thank you, professors, faculty, staff, and classmates for making this some of the best years of our lives. Cheers, everyone.
Please welcome President Daniel J. Elsner.
Thank you, President Kuntz. Did a very good job, not only your address, but being president of the student body throughout the academic year. It's now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker. Our commencement speaker, Claire Fidian Green, is a leader whose life of service, like the Marian community, is illumined by noble purpose and grounded in values and the highest of ethics. Our dear friend, soon to be Dr. Claire Fidian Green, is currently serving as president and CEO of the Richard Fairbanks Foundation. This foundation is a leader in critical initiatives in central Indiana and beyond. They say the best way to get added responsibility, and I listen to this, students, the best way to get added responsibility is to do a great job in your current role. Claire's resume proves that point. Even before she was president of this foundation, the Fairbanks Foundation, time after time, Claire was called to leadership and successfully answered the call. These service and leadership opportunities include being special assistant for educational innovation to Indiana's former governor, Mike Pence, and I was on the State Board of Education at that time and were the beneficiaries of her good executive leadership. co-founder and director of Indiana's Charter School Board, a statewide charter school authorizing agency. Prior to that, Claire was president of the Mind Trust, a grants officer for the Fairbanks Foundation, senior analyst for Eli Lilly and Company Corporate Finance Investment. Claire is the very best executive in service and leader in the Indiana State Board of Ed, as I mentioned before. As you may know, Marian University is a place where our mission is to prepare students for transformative leadership. While a graduate of Brown University rather than Marian, she got here as fast as she could, Claire developed her transformative skills through her family, friends, and her formal education, including a master's degree at Columbia University. Claire Fittian-Green's civic engagement includes service on the board and executive committee of the Indiana Chamber, where she chairs the Health Policy Council. She serves on the boards of the Mitch Daniels Leadership Foundation, Central Indiana Corporate Partnership, Regan Street Institute, and CareerWise USA. As we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates here today, we have an inspiring example of what this university aspires to in Claire Fittian-Green. Please join me in extending a very warm Marian Nights welcome to Claire Fittian-Green. There we go. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Dan, for that very kind introduction, and thank you so much for inviting me to be here today. I'm so honored to be here. And I am incredibly delighted to deliver the commencement address to Marian University's class of 2024. Let me start by extending my congratulations to you. While your individual stories differ, each of you has worked hard and made personal sacrifices to get where you are today. I'd like to give a special thank you to the 5 Marian students who graciously spent time with me last month. They told me their stories and offered their advice about what I should and should not cover during my remarks today. 2 of them, Eric Schultz and Macy Kenna, are graduating today. They encouraged me to speak for 45 minutes to an hour, I hope that's okay, and about how much harder it was when I was in college because we didn't have DoorDash when we wanted to order pizza. I'm kidding, Eric and Macy. But you're all really lucky. You don't have to use your dormitory payphone and a phone book to order pizza, and you can Google that if you don't know what that is. The 5 students I met with were really helpful. They asked me to share my early career stories, and they told me I shouldn't bother to share my retirement tips. When they said that, I wasn't sure who they were talking to, and then I realized they meant me. Apparently, I've become old without realizing it, but I still feel really young and cool, especially when I'm rocking out to my 80s music during my morning workout. Yes, 1980s. I'm sure some of the more seasoned people in the audience can relate. Thank you, thank you. So while I may not be able to tell you who's headlining Coachella, or really even what Coachella is, what I can do is share a bit of my life's journey and 3 lessons I've learned along the way. I hope this advice will help you as you embark upon the next step in your journey. At the end of my sophomore year at Brown University, my father's startup business failed. He lost his other job and his income evaporated. My parents were divorced and they had no money in savings. Overnight, I went from not really thinking about money to having just $200 in my bank account and being financially independent. My family came to this country from South Africa when I was a small child, and we had no relatives here who could offer us support. Both my parents lost their homes, and we had nowhere to live. As a result, my parents, siblings, and I all scattered. I took a semester off to get my bearings and get a job to pay for my food and rent. I was grieving, and I felt alone and really afraid. Luckily, I had an advocate in my dear friend Lydia, who was a fellow student at Brown. She saw what was happening to me and that I was really in shock and wasn't able to help myself at that point. So she took it upon herself to advocate for me with the Brown administration, and then they helped me apply for loans and a work-study job. I went back to school at the start of the next semester to a totally different life. My first 2 years of college were pretty carefree. I went to class, of course I studied. I participated in clubs, I sang in the choir, I was the lead singer in a folk pop band. That was pretty good. By contrast, as a junior and senior, I worked 3 part-time jobs while attending college full-time, and any free time I had, I spent studying. 2 years later, I graduated with honors and $100,000 in student loan debt. It took me a while to find my sea legs with my career. I finally found my first full-time job with benefits, very important, as an administrative assistant, and started the journey to where I am today as president and CEO of the Fairbanks Foundation. And it took about a dozen years, but I paid off those student loan debts. Unfortunately, my father's situation got much worse. He ended up homeless, and despite many attempts to help him, he slept in a city park for the last decade of his life. So here is my first lesson. Life knocks you down, sometimes repeatedly, personally and professionally, and you really have 2 choices when bad things happen. You can give up, or you can stand up and keep moving forward. It can be really hard to do that, and it may even take a helping hand. Mine was in the form of my friend Lydia. Don't be ashamed to ask for or accept help when you need it. While working in Boston, I met the man who would become my husband. Troy Heggie is a Hoosier from a little town called Woodburn, Indiana, about 18 miles northeast of Fort Wayne. He proposed to me after we dated for 3 weeks. Yes, you heard that right, 3 weeks. For the parents out there, don't worry, my next piece of advice does not include getting married after dating less than a month, but it worked out for us. We have 2 wonderful children, and we are celebrating our 25th anniversary this fall. Thank you. And hi, honey. Anyway, after we got married, I worked at an internet strategy consulting firm at the height of the dot-com boom. Since today's graduates were not even born when that dot-com era existed, let me explain. The internet was new. Everyone was going to be a millionaire if they did anything related to the internet. When I took the job, I was offered shares in the company along with my salary, and I was pretty convinced I'd be retiring by the age of 30. Well, just a few months later, the dot-com bubble burst. The global financial markets were in turmoil. One day, we learned our company had been acquired by IBM, and that led to rumors of layoffs throughout the office. I will never forget what my supervisor, Mark, told me when I came to him fearful about my future. He said, "There is only so much you can control in life, and worrying about the things you can't control only leads to unnecessary angst. The best thing you can do in situations like that is put your head down, work really hard on the things you can control, and make a backup plan in case you need it. Things will work out like they're supposed to." He was right. I kept my head down, worked hard, and was lucky enough to keep my job when there were layoffs. In the meantime, I applied to Columbia Business School and was admitted several months later. This leads to my second lesson. Life is sure to bring uncertainty and even turmoil. When that happens, work hard on the things you can control and always have a backup plan. While at Columbia, I took a summer internship with Eli Lilly and Company. This led to a full-time corporate finance job in Indianapolis, and I worked at Lilly for 3 years. I loved the company and everyone I worked with, but I realized something important. I did not like working in finance. So I went to a mentor of mine at Lilly and told him I wasn't happy, and he gave me the second piece of advice I'll never forget. He said, "When you're climbing the ladder, make sure the ladder is leaning against the right building." That was exactly what I needed to hear. After some networking, I was fortunate to connect with Len Betley. At the time, he was the CEO and chair of the Fairbanks Foundation. After a few discussions, Len offered me a job. It was through my time as grants officer at the foundation that I fell in love with the city of Indianapolis and the state of Indiana. I also figured out that what motivates me is trying to improve people's lives, especially those who've experienced hardship. And I found my professional calling, education reform. I worked at the foundation for 4 years before leaving to join an education nonprofit. I then worked in state government for 2 different governors, focused on improving education outcomes in Indiana. Following Len's retirement, I returned to the Fairbanks Foundation as president and CEO. Today, I continue to focus on education along with health and economic vitality. So, my third lesson. Sometimes you need to try different paths until you find the career you were made for. Only you know what is going to turn on your inner light and help you find your professional calling. The key is to start somewhere, sometimes with any job. Every experience makes you a better professional, helps you develop new relationships, and opens doors to new opportunities. Now, it's possible the thought of leaving Marian and starting a job feels a little scary to some of you right now. But here's the thing, you've already shown that you have got what it takes to succeed. You were seniors in high school when you first were impacted by the pandemic, as if you could forget. When you graduated from high school in 2020, you missed out on prom, spring sports, spring musicals, and your graduation ceremony. When you started at Marian, you missed out on some time-honored traditions due to COVID-19 restrictions. Yet you persisted, and you made it here today. Let's put your accomplishments further into perspective. Did you know that only 30% of high school graduates in Indiana successfully make it through college? I hope you all feel very proud today. You deserve to be. The truth is, this is just the beginning of your life's journey. And each of you has what it takes to make an even bigger impact on the world than you already have. So remember these 3 things. First, when life inevitably knocks you down, don't lose heart. Stand back up and take another step forward. If you need to, reach out and ask for help. Second, when the world around you is changing or feels chaotic, remember you can only control so much. Focus on what you can, work hard, and always have a backup plan. And third, as you embark upon your life after college, be kind to yourself. You may stumble a bit as you find your footing, and that's okay. If you find yourself in a career where you're unhappy, engage with your network to find a different job. That might mean starting your climb up the ladder from the very bottom rung if you decide to switch careers. The key is to make sure you're climbing the ladder against the right building. I want to close by extending my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Marian University has given you an excellent education, and you are ready to take the next step. Please join me in a round of applause for the class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. That was an inspiring address, and your life story is an inspiration. When I read your speech, thanks for submitting in advance. When I read your speech, it just knew it would resonate and be the right words for our graduates, and something to think about as you move forward. Keep your ladder against the right building, probably be the best idea. Thank you very much. It's now time to move on to the conferring of honorary degrees. Dr. Tran?
Thank you, President Elsner. The practice of awarding honorary degrees dates back to the 12th century when popes and emperors exercised that privilege to honor great persons. The conferring of honorary degrees obviously is no longer limited to such dignitaries as popes and emperors. However, the rationale for the honor is no less important today than it was 9 centuries ago. The honorary degree recipient has earned this recognition by dedicating many years of service to society, to the arts, to the profession, or an ideal. The candidates receiving honorary degrees today from Marian University exemplify the finest of those people, dedicated to the broad range of human aspirations and service. As I now present our candidates for honorary degrees, Denise Fieser, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Patrick McVeigh, Grand Marshal, will escort each candidate to the lectern. Claire Fidian Green, recipient of Doctor of Education. Claire J. Fidian Green currently serves as the president of the Richard M. Fairbanks Foundation. Prior to her time at the Fairbanks Foundation, she was a leader in education, serving at the Center for Education and Career Innovation, the Indiana Charter Board, School Board, and the Mind Trust. Her civic engagements include service on the board and executive committee of the Indy Chamber, the Mitch Daniels Leadership Foundation, Central Indiana Corporate Leadership, and more. She is a recipient of IBJ's Indiana 250 and the Women of Influence Awards and Community Fairbanks Recovery Center's Circle of Hope Award. Claire earned her Bachelor's of Arts from Brown University and a Master's in Business Administration from Columbia University.
As they work with the hood, I want to announce on behalf of the board, Claire Fidian Green, by virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor in Education is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Dr. Claire Fidian Green. Congratulations.
John Giles, recipient of Doctorate of Business Administration. John Giles is a distinguished leader in the transportation industry, boasting over 50 years of experience in turning around underperforming companies. His illustrious career began with a summer job on the B&O Railroad, eventually leading to CEO positions of Great Lakes Transportation, Rail America, the Florida East Coast Railway Company, and the Central Maine and Quebec Railway Company. John's strategic acumen and commitment to improvement have garnered him a reputation as a foremost operational expert. He has served on numerous boards and currently chairs American Commercial Barge Lines, focusing on sustainable growth post-bankruptcy. John holds a Bachelor in Business Administration from Marian College and a Master of Science in Business Analytics from Indiana University. John Giles.
John Giles, by virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations, Dr. Giles.
Bill Witchker, Sr., recipient of Doctor of Philanthropy. William J. Witchker, Bill, serves as chairman of Marian, Inc., a worldwide manufacturer of quality flexible components. He has served as a longtime community philanthropist and is one of the founders of Marian University's E.S. Witchker School of Engineering. Prior to his career at Marian, Inc., he worked as a district executive for the Boy Scouts of America. An advocate for Catholic education, Bill's civic engagements include leadership service for Barbuff Jesuit Preparatory School, Catholic Community Foundation, Providence Cristo Rey High School, the Athenaeum Foundation, and the Rotary Foundation, among others. His work has been recognized with the Sister Jean Hagelskamp Award from Providence Cristo Rey High School and the President's Award from Brebeuf Jesuit Preparatory High School. He earned his degree from Regis University in 1970. Bill Witchker, Sr.
Bill Witchker, Sr. By virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree, Doctor of Philanthropy, is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations, Dr. Witchker, and thank you. Congratulations, Doctor. Doctor.
We are at that moment in this glorious ceremony when we confer diplomas to our graduates. The graduates who will come across this stage in a few minutes are a wide range of individuals who have earned the right and honor to possess a degree from Marian University. Many have come to Marian directly from a variety of high schools and colleges throughout the state, nation, and world. Several of them have worked diligently to earn degrees while managing careers and family responsibilities. The essence of today's ceremony is to celebrate the combined outstanding work of Marian's faculty, staff, and administration, working with these students as teachers, coaches, mentors, and helpers in their pursuit of earning a degree from this great Catholic university. Marian University's legacy of providing an education that profoundly transforms lives, society, and the world is only possible because of the knowledge, love, skill, faith, and dedication of our faculty and staff who are here today. Considering their insuperable contribution to these graduates, I would like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and staff and ask them to please stand for a resounding applause. To ensure that we give each graduate their proper recognition and honor the dignity of this ceremony, we do humbly request that the audience withhold their applause until all the degrees have been awarded. Dr. Ben Tran, with the deans of the colleges and schools, will now present the class of 2024. They will be assisted by Ms. Jennifer Schwartz, Registrar. Graduates will be introduced by Mark Erdosi, Development Officer, and Tony Polizzi, Director of Career Services.
You guys ready for this? Will the graduates for all degrees please stand? Dr. Britt, President Elsner, the candidates standing before you and whose names appear on the printed program are eligible to receive the Marian University Associate's and Bachelor's degrees based upon certification from the registrar that all degree requirements have been met. The diploma reads as follows: Be it known to all to whom these presents shall come that the Board of Trustees of Marian University, on the recommendation of the faculty, has conferred upon the candidate the degree earned with all rights, privileges, and honors everywhere pertaining to that degree, given at Indianapolis, Indiana, this 4th day of May, 2024, and signed by the chairperson of the Board of Trustees, by Marian University President and the Executive Vice President and Provost. President Elsner, Dr. Britt, I am pleased to now present the candidates in order that you may confer upon them their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, Marian University will now confer upon each of these members of the class of 2024 the degrees as specified. Candidates, please be seated.
The listing of degrees in the program include those who graduated December 2023, May 2024, and August 2024. They will all receive recognition and congratulations from you today. The candidates in bachelor's degree programs who have earned at least 60 credit hours of graded coursework at Marian University and who have achieved a final grade point average of 3.5 or above are awarded honors as follows: cum laude or honors, minimum grade point average of 3.5, magna cum laude or high honors, minimum GPA of 3.7, summa cum laude or highest honors, minimum grade point average of 3.8. In the program, candidates were recognized for honors based on their April 2024 academic status. Graduates for associate's and bachelor's degree will be presented by college and school today. We will now begin the presentation of the candidates.
College of Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Connor S. Justison.
Zane Andrew Kaufman, cum laude.
Maria Maureen Mina, cum laude.
Jada Marie Young.
Nathaniel Joseph Thompson, summa cum laude.
Amari T.S. Fields.
Jalen Grant.
Avery Danielle Landman, summa cum laude.
Jeffrey Martin, magna cum laude.
Gitzel Morales Martinez.
Alexandra Marie Rapp, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Michelle Schmidt.
Tyler Mecky Thomas.
Abigail Marie Wanning, summa cum laude.
Ethan Crossley Brubaker, magna cum laude.
Deasia Monet Cole.
Simon Anthony Collins, magna cum laude.
Maria Elizabeth Groff, summa cum laude.
Bailey Michelle Laux, cum laude.
Abigail D. Thompson, summa cum laude.
Teresa Marisol Canchola Lopez.
Julian D. Johnson.
Farron Sloan.
Elise Marie Zealous.
Sean P. Efron, summa cum laude.
Anthony Christopher Fleming, summa cum laude.
Kylie Ann Fritz, cum laude.
Olivia Jean Hasty, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Joseph Cantner, summa cum laude.
Peyton Nicholas Knight, summa cum laude.
Taryn Olivia Maiko, cum laude.
Aiden Powell, summa cum laude.
Sydney Grace Hinkie, cum laude.
Julio Cesar Lopez Godinez.
Alexandra L. Reynolds, cum laude.
Sarah B. Hurd, summa cum laude.
Emma Renee Morgan, summa cum laude.
John Alexander Smythe, summa cum laude.
Grace A. Selner, cum laude.
Andre R. Beatty.
Samuel Cash Berendez, summa cum laude.
Jacob W. Esker.
Nicholas D. Compar, summa cum laude.
Robert Joseph Newsman, magna cum laude.
Luke J. Proctor.
Jacob Edward Lee Schneider, summa cum laude.
Randall R. Schneider, summa cum laude.
Carolyn Ann White.
Tyler Bryson Bucher.
Luis Eduardo Oviedo, cum laude.
Lydia Grace Schock, cum laude.
Emma Annette Yarber, summa cum laude.
Sandra Maria Culligan, cum laude.
Sara Mayarosheva, summa cum laude.
Jensen Summers, magna cum laude.
Emily Joy Vandekeer, magna cum laude.
Samantha Claire Bentivolio.
Hallie G. Blumling.
Keyshawn M. Brown.
Madison K. Ellis.
Sarah Ann Gorman.
Caitlin Abigail O'Neill, magna cum laude.
Taylor Ann Thomas.
Sarah R. Wittenbaum.
Clara Marie Petrie.
Max Alexander Bucher.
Maxwell Andrew Kuser.
Christian Hunter.
Daniela Lynn Ochoa, summa cum laude.
Asil Rashid.
Jacob Harris.
Emily May Glover, summa cum laude.
Kenneth Raymond Hamill III, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Dean Vanderplume, cum laude.
Bachelor of Science, Faith Ann Abatayo, summa cum laude.
Lori Akinola Afolabi, cum laude.
Olivia M. Flores.
Morgan Rayanne Flynn, cum laude.
Khadija P. Gise, summa cum laude.
Amber Joy Hoaxang, summa cum laude.
Ann Teresa Hoffman, summa cum laude.
Jeanette Marie Immen.
Brisa Michelle Martinez Manrique.
JC Lee Mead, summa cum laude.
Ainsley J. Neighbors, summa cum laude.
Anna M. Podgordsky.
Jennifer Stephanie Rosales.
Bridget Elise Stratman, summa cum laude.
Lynn Linru Tan.
Mary Catherine Wheatley, magna cum laude.
Cameron Marie Giedel, magna cum laude.
Jeremy Charles Hess, summa cum laude.
Colin Matthew Wareham.
Andrew Alexander Holak, summa cum laude.
Jacob Tyler Risser.
Connor Jacob Winkler.
Hannah C. Susaraba Leskowski.
Abigail Jill McPherson, summa cum laude.
Josephine M. Prendergast.
LaShanti Marie Burgess.
Sierra Leanne Moy.
Mary Angel Carolina Morales Aparicio, magna cum laude.
Ruth Sung Thay Teal.
Bachelor of Social Work, Violet Ray Cihalbo, summa cum laude.
Grace Carolyn Coyne.
Michelle Dickert, summa cum laude.
Nelson Sherrell Doerson, Jr.
Danielle Jo Loncharich, summa cum laude.
Estrella Abigail Mejia, cum laude.
Jasmine Amaya Alice Moore.
Tamia Janae Perryman.
Kaylin Ashley Williams.
Associate in Arts, Valia Ann Burton.
Desiree Storm Givens.
Crystal Renea Sizemore.
Klipsch Educators College Bachelor of Arts. Catherine E. Board, summa cum laude.
Haley Elizabeth Cooper, summa cum laude.
Madison L. Cunningham.
Abigail Irene Davey.
Catherine Elizabeth Fry, summa cum laude.
Hannah N. Gallagher.
Jenna Andrea Hutzel, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Nicole Limbach, summa cum laude.
Jillian Ann Linville, summa cum laude.
Daniela Ramirez, cum laude.
Carrie Josephine Rear, summa cum laude.
Natalie Aaliyah Rund.
Thomasina Steltari, magna cum laude.
Delaney Louise Tipman, magna cum laude.
Elizabeth Marie Troncone, summa cum laude.
Anthony Jacob Feinstein.
Sydney C. Anderson.
Isaac Jesse Bacon.
August P. Breedlove.
Connor Randall Cross.
Bailey Larissa Kelly, summa cum laude.
Gabrielle Renee Mobley, magna cum laude.
Marian University's St. Joseph's College, Associate in Arts. Bertha Alicia Artiega.
Simone Aralise Bailey.
Jesus Yaret Bernal Gutierrez.
Anakari Camarapano Borges.
Michelle Hernandez.
Aria Blue Journey.
Kylan Monique McGee.
Tamia Lee Owens.
Samuel Jacob Rivelli.
Sadie Marie Wagoner.
Associate in Science, Tyree Terrell Ampey Jr.
Ronaldo Bonenfant.
Devin Keith Davis.
Alan Galarza Olvera. Roxana Gomez.
Manuel A. Lopez Soseda.
Brennan Demond Metcalf.
Jacqueline Perez Moreno.
Talia Monique Penner.
Ojulu Obur Tata.
Simone Vasquez. Roberto Islas Canico.
Chigozia Abib Waka.
Byram School of Business, Bachelor of Business Administration. Mauricio Garcia Bardonabe, High Honors.
Patrick Noel Kelly.
Elmer Lopez, Highest Honors.
Camille Powell.
Bachelor of Science, Dylan Anderson.
Nicholas Mark Babick.
Alejandra Ruezga Garcia, summa cum laude.
Daniela Santiago.
Abigail Sue Watson, cum laude.
Catherine M. Wiesman, magna cum laude.
David R. Badescu.
Adam Matthew Chittle, summa cum laude.
Seth Michael Johnson, magna cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Pope, summa cum laude.
Alvaro Rueda.
Ethan John Waters.
Isaiah M. Ariza Escala.
Lauren Elizabeth Bruns, magna cum laude.
Clay J. Campbell, magna cum laude.
Daniel Luman Campbell, summa cum laude.
Paola Joseline Castañeda.
Robert Farrell IV, summa cum laude.
William U. Gibson.
Maximus Michael Gizzi, summa cum laude.
Carter N. Kasanovich.
Seth Anthony Kostronic, cum laude.
Rubicela Perez.
Brendan S. Weiger.
Cindy Espinoza Betancourt.
Robert Foster, cum laude.
Kent Philip Bailey.
Noah I. Barton.
Ariana Dion Elia Benjamin.
Allison Elise Bossi, summa cum laude.
Caden Robert Bowers.
Ethan M. Bradley.
Joshua Bryan.
Zachary D. Bundalo.
Brooks Taylor Davis.
Gianna J. Feld, summa cum laude.
Peter J. Gondek.
Katie Grace Hardegree.
Grace Olivia Hunter.
Macy Ann Kenna, magna cum laude.
Antonio C. Luevanos.
Samuel Robert Meir.
Dylan Merchan.
Jacob Stephen Paris.
Adam Michael Roos.
Desiree Karen Rebecca Alberg, summa cum laude.
Ashwin Bhatt, summa cum laude.
Katerina Bobst, summa cum laude. Jacob Carroll, cum laude.
Ella L. Collier, cum laude. Megan M. Commons, cum laude.
Thomas McGregor Cooper.
Aaliyah M. Evans, cum laude.
Ryan Jackson Francisco.
Alan J. Gibson III, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Evelyn Grace Gray, summa cum laude.
Briley A. Kuntz, summa cum laude.
Mallory E. Miranda.
Kristen Gabrielle Morgan, magna cum laude.
Samuel Leandrew Myers, cum laude.
Landon Montgomery Nash.
Sydney Marie Parmer, magna cum laude.
Kirsten Pyatt.
Jordan Christopher Pohl, cum laude.
Nathan Rochelle, cum laude.
Matthew Eric Reilly, summa cum laude.
Lindsay M. Rodas Hernandez, summa cum laude.
Jenny Guadalupe Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Eric Hamilton Schultz, magna cum laude.
Isaiah N. Tipping.
Peyton Cole Trexler.
Layton School of Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Janet Olowetoyan Abiola.
Julie Renee Anderson.
Lauren Riley Arnold.
Patrick J. Bath, cum laude.
William Bowie.
Alyssa D. Becker, summa cum laude.
Christina Ann Blakey.
Lexi Elizabeth Brents.
Ella Marie Brewer, cum laude.
Destiny Cannon.
Clayton Gregory Cooprider.
Sarah Michelle Craney, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Taylor Dalton, cum laude.
Madison Grace Deca.
Peyton Joe Deethy.
Sarah Ann Eminer.
Leah M. Englert, magna cum laude.
John Daniel Farrell.
Jade Nicole Finley, cum laude.
Elizabeth May Hedrick.
Lauren Nicole Knapp, summa cum laude.
Alexis Marie Knight, cum laude.
Elizabeth L. Losinger.
Nora Q. Macias, magna cum laude.
Jaden Alexander Madrid, cum laude.
Ashley McAllister, summa cum laude.
Ba Meh, cum laude. Kristen A. Meiser.
Valdelio Morider.
Beatrice Vambue Mashai.
Bolanli Evelyn Olagun.
Reina Brittany Ortiz.
Vivian Osemoyewen Osage.
Madison Joy Parker.
Adenika Peterson.
Jada C. Piper.
Macy Ray Radenheimer.
Madeline Elizabeth Robinson, cum laude.
Sarah Rosier.
Olatunde Mansour Sadiq.
Kao Sajan.
Danica Sailors.
Jane Elizabeth Scheidler, magna cum laude.
Taylor Ann Smith, cum laude.
Owen M. Spots.
Kennedy June Stidham.
Lindsay Catherine Stoughton, cum laude.
Mary Claire Elizabeth Swick, summa cum laude.
Delaney A. Taylor, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Louise Taylor.
Sydney P. Thurston, magna cum laude.
Ann M. Timmons.
Rosa Isela Torres Castro.
Grace Ann Woods.
Georgia A. Wynn, cum laude.
Whitsker School of Engineering, Bachelor of Science. Taylor J. Brannigan.
Andrew Christian Greiner.
Victor R. Hart.
Nicholas Stephen Colasso, magna cum laude.
Joseph Robert Krivitsky.
Program in Exercise and Sports Science, Bachelor of Science. Madison Lynn Ash.
Jayla Lorraine Baker.
Tegan Blaine Bixler.
Alexis R. Curry, cum laude.
Maya Patricia Decker, cum laude.
Margaret E. Doyle, cum laude.
Madeline Sakuragi Dumke.
Amanda Elizabeth Englert, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Taylor Gray, summa cum laude.
Jolie Mae Geis, summa cum laude.
Savannah Shea Harwiger, summa cum laude.
Reagan Nicole Hyatt. Gabriel Walter Hudepohl, cum laude.
Ross P. Krieg, cum laude.
Anne Marie Lowe.
Roman D. Molden.
Jared Allen Prater.
Nathan Michael Samuels.
Donovan C. Shepard, cum laude.
Caitlin Shea Stewart.
Addison N. Turnock, cum laude.
Oliver M. Russell.
Samantha May Sarvac.
Gretchen Mallon, magna cum laude.
Sierra Rose Norman, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Pierce, summa cum laude.
Allison Paige Bowman, cum laude.
Sydney Eggendorfer, cum laude.
Kennedy Rochelle Gerard Bates.
Blake Hipkiss.
Joseph Kumik.
Danny C. Lewis II.
Tyler Stefan Majors.
Theory McCormick Messer.
Jacob Bradley Netrol.
Eric C. Owens, Jr.
Brandon Price.
Maya Ramos.
Brandon Ariel Santos.
Valentine Ursino.
Johan Esteban Victoria Garcia Femster, posthumously.
Parker Reno Watts.
And Ajulu Ojulu.
We got got one more? Where'd you come from? Ah, thank you. That would have been a misstep. Thank you, sister.
All right, please join me in recognizing the graduates.
How y'all doing? Is that
you? It's a classic tradition. I now ask all of the Marian University graduates of 2024 receiving associate's and bachelor's degrees to stand. You've been invested in the regalia, which signifies your degree, and you've received that degree in ceremony today. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the left front cap to the left front cap. Thank you, graduates. Congratulations. Please be seated. In the commencement program, you'll find tabulated honors earned by the class of 2024. We call your attention to these achievements, which have been recognized at prior student awards programs. Would all of the graduates who received or were eligible to receive awards at these programs please stand to be recognized? Thank you. President Elsner, the conferring of degrees has been completed.
That's good news. We are grateful, aren't we? So I have a final message, and it's brief, okay? My message is about being grateful, but more important, live grateful, right? You know, if you looked around this room, you'd see on the stage a board of trustees who puts an awful lot of time, talent, treasure, and concern into our university. We're grateful for them. You see on the stage the Sisters of St. Francis of Oldenburg. Mother Teresa Hackelmeyer came here in 1851, about your age, comes over from Europe, gets out the Ohio River, takes a stagecoach and starts this university. That was Mother Teresa. So she, with the courage, with the faith to create a very special quality education illumined by the light of faith, grounded in gospel values. We didn't earn that. That was just gift. We're grateful. Up in these stands, you have wonderful human beings. Probably paid a little tuition. They loved you. They encouraged you. Next to you, well, maybe not immediate next to you, but on this floor are people who supported you and took care of your fellow students. And then if you close your eyes, you'll think back home of teachers, pastors, aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas that maybe are looking down from heaven. We're grateful for them, aren't we? We're very grateful. Years ago, and it's somewhat famous, John F. Kennedy, the first president I remember. I was little, though, I want to guarantee you. He was quite an orator. He wrote a proclamation in November before he went to Texas, and he was assassinated. The proclamation was very interesting to me, and it should be to you. Because he didn't ask people, it was a beautiful proclamation about our history, sacrifice, what people did for us that we'd never met before. People fought in wars and took care of folks. About the struggle, continual struggle of the nation, and that we should be grateful. But he said, you know, as we express our gratitude, that's very good to express your gratitude, right? He said, you must never forget, ever, that the highest form of appreciation is not uttering words. You will say thanks to these people here. Hopefully when you go home, your teachers and friends that helped you, yes, say thanks. But the highest form of appreciation is not to utter words. Words go so far. What should we do? It's to give the words meaning, is what John Kennedy said. He said, be grateful, say thanks to God, thanks to one another, thank your relatives that fought in wars and made a great nation and a great place. But then he said, give it meaning, live it. I want you to live grateful. There's a lot of happiness research nowadays about the role of family and faith and friends and meaningful work and happy. There's an overarching theme. Grateful people are happy people. We've provided you an education to give you a good life, to find tremendous success in your professional endeavors and serve others well. We give thanks for that. The ultimate thanks you could give is to live it. Live it every day. We gave you a good formula. Pray every day about the dignity of every human being. You know these values, right? About responsible stewardship and advancing peace and justice and reconciliation. We taught you about excellence and how you help one another to achieve it. You could give thanks forever for that faculty and back. They've spent a good part of their life learning a discipline, how to teach it, research methods, scholarly activity, all for the betterment of their students, our culture, society, and economy. You've seen the example. Live it. Live it. Be leaders. Make others around you better. Right? Trustworthy, healthy, inquisitive, skilled leaders. Have you ever heard that? Yes. Finally, if you want to go beyond being grateful to living grateful, take good care of your institution, Marian University. Yeah, go ahead and clap. One of the greatest ways you can thank Mother Teresa, the sisters, the board, other alums, your great professors, is be loyal to this university, build it up for this next generation of brilliant students like you that'll go out and do the same kind of things. That's what I call living grateful. I appreciate you being grateful, but live grateful. You're going on to med schools and law schools and classrooms and bedsides. You're going to be social workers and all these great things our society needs. You have our prayers, you have our love, but we expect you to live grateful. Right? Before we leave here, Sister Krista is going to lead us in a benediction and think about today how you're going to live grateful. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. How do I ever end every big man on campus video? Go Knights!
Gracious God, we pause in prayer at this moment when our graduates are officially ending their college experience. They have been reminded these days of the successes as well as the challenges of these past years. We and they come in great gratitude for all these avenues of growth. Help these graduates to take all that they have learned, their fields of study, the relationships they have formed, the Franciscan values which have become part of their persons, into their future careers, their families, and their neighborhoods, so as to make our world a better place. We ask special blessings upon all who have supported them in their journeys to reach this milestone. We pray all this with grateful hearts, loving God, for all your gifts. The Sisters of St. Francis have been proud to sponsor Marian University throughout these many years. Those sisters and associates who are here serving on the board, the faculty, or staff, and representing our entire community, and joined also by students in Marian's choir, share with you as you go forth our special blessing of St. Clare. You might follow the words on page 2 of your program.
May Almighty God bless you. May Almighty God bless you. May God look upon you with the eyes of great mercy and give you much peace. May God pour forth all graces on you abundantly, and in heaven may God place you among the saints.
You guys follow me?